I don't have the cord.
Really? That other I saw people walking down and access
And now testing the microphone. Test. Yeah, yes. Good morning. And what an amazing morning it is. Thank you, Mr. Davis and the Homeland School Band. At this time, may I please have those members of the class of 2026 who will be serving in the United States military to come forward and join us on this stage. They will help us by leading the Pledge of Allegiance. Joining the readings is Ponce. Joining the U.S. Navy, Nicholas Pinto Russo. And joining the Levi Gary and William Abraham. Thank you, gentlemen, for your commitment to service to your country. republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 2, the breeze that came up yesterday to start a rehearsal is with us right now, and it's wonderful. Will you all please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homer Central High School's 2026 commencement. At this time, I'm going to welcome to the stage high school principal, Mr. James McGory. This is the 80th anniversary of Central High School and the 206th anniversary of the Homer Academy and Homer High School. Mr. McGory will now introduce the platform party and give gratitude to those who have made today possible.
Good morning, everyone. This is the 80th anniversary of the Central School and 206th anniversary of Homer Academy and High School. On my stage to the right, to the left, is Mr. Nishaka, high school science teacher and our commencement speaker. Ms. Megan Gilbert, Board of Education President. I would like to also recognize the members of the Board of Education, some who are with us during this ceremony. Ms. Stacy Petrie, Board of Education Vice President. Ms. Rochelle Stacioni, Mrs. Amy Kita, Mr. John Lawrence, Dr. Kevin Mack, Ms. Janelle O'Gorman, Mr. Casey Slade, and Ms. Jessica White. Thank you for joining us today. I'd like to now recognize students who will be speaking during today's ceremony. Valedictorian Emma Effinger, Salutatorian Oliver Keaton, Class President Lauren Franco, and Treasurer Gabriel Mendiola. Also joining us on stage, class officers, are Vice President Emma Effinger, Secretary Brady Parcignoni, and Historian Kaylin Bristol. Thank you to those assisting us today. We would not be able to be here without your help. Please hold your applause until I finish the list of names. Senior Class Advisor, Mrs. Kristen Wakula. Assistant Superintendent for Management, Mr. Matthew Priest. Director of Athletics, Mr. Todd Lacey. Maintenance staff, led by Mr. Douglas Jennings. And a thank you to Mason Gardis and Kara Katie McLaughlin for assisting with the music provided today. Kevin Weinheimer, Public Relations Specialist for the Center for Instruction, Technology, and Innovation. Thank you all. Class of 2026, I am so very proud of each and every one of you. As I mentioned before, I was lucky enough to greet most of you at the elementary school sidewalk and Truxton Elementary School sidewalk in September of 2013 as kindergarten students. I'm even luckier today as I get to watch you walk across this stage and on to bigger and better things. As you embark on your life journey, remember what I said about utilizing your time in a way that is positive and productive. Go out of your way to spend time with those close to you. Remember that when your parents give you advice on certain things, they were once your age and had a ton of life experience. Listen to what they have to say. It will be time well spent. Do not make the little things into the bigger things. The little things always take care of the bigger things. I'm going to leave you with what I've been saying for many, many years. Be in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. If you do that, great things will be waiting for you. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Principal McGordon. Please join me in welcoming the senior class president, Lauren Franco.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you to the parents, teachers, staff, Justin, the Board of Education, and of course, the class of 2026 for being here today. And before anything else, congratulations. Seriously, every single person sitting here today has something to be proud of. Not just because you graduated, but because every one of us made it through the years that shaped us in ways we probably don't even realize yet. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren, and I've had the privilege of serving as a class president for the past 4 years. I must be around 10 years old when I got my school email address for the first time. I remember staring at it, wondering why there was a random 26 in front of me. I thought somebody had typed it there by accident. Turns out, it was counting down to this exact moment. And honestly, I think that little number says something bigger about life. Sometimes we move toward the most defining moments of our lives without even realizing it. The strange thing is that we all knew graduation was coming. None of us really knew who we'd be when we got here. 4 years ago, we could tell you where we hoped we'd end up, but we couldn't have predicted who we'd become, what we'd learn, what we'd lose, or what we'd overcome to be sitting here today. But somewhere along the way, we did become who we are now. Not finished versions of ourselves, not people who suddenly have everything figured out, but people who are finally old enough to choose who we want to become. And that's exciting, and it's also terrifying. Because we always think we have more time. More time to become confident, more time to take the risk, more time to say what we really mean, and more time to become the person that we'd always imagined we'd be. Until one day, you look up and you're 18 years old, sitting at graduation, wondering how it all went by so fast. And that's why there's something I really want to say today. From here on out, nobody is going to stop you from living a completely average life. If you play it safe, the world will gladly let you. Nobody is going to force you to chase the thing you care about. Nobody is going to make you take the risk. Nobody is going to push you to become the person that you are capable of becoming. You get to choose. And the scary thing isn't failure. The scary thing is waking up someday realizing that you became someone who stopped trying, someone who settled, and someone who traded the life they really wanted for the life that simply felt safe. Because the only real tragedy would be looking back one day and realizing that you lived your life half awake. And I think part of the reason I care so much about this is because, like many people here, there were moments in high school when I questioned whether I was enough. I spent a lot of time worrying about grades, accomplishments, expectations, and a thought of me. And over time, I realized something. You can spend your entire life chasing validation and still never feel satisfied. At some point, you have to decide that your worth isn't determined by a ranking, a trophy, a title, or someone else's approval. As we move forward, there won't always be awards, honor rolls, or applause waiting for us. There will be moments when we work incredibly hard and receive very little recognition in return. In those moments, we have to learn how to be proud of ourselves anyways. Simply because success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. Quote Tony Robbins, but shout out to Max Franco for that one. And maybe that's why it's important to figure out what really motivates us now. Because eventually, the question stops being, what can I achieve? And starts becoming, what kind of person do I want to be? And the people who do that usually aren't the people who had everything figured out. They're the people who were brave enough to try. And while we're all sitting here celebrating today, there's another group of people this graduation belongs to too. If you're fortunate enough to have your parents here today, thank them. Thank them for the mornings they were tired too, but still got up anyways. For the rides home after bad games, for the dinners waiting on the table at 9 p.m., for all the sacrifices we had never even noticed. Because yes, this is a day for us, but they were there every other day of our lives getting us to this point. Also, thank your siblings, thank your friends, thank the people who spent years worrying about you, cheering for you, loving you through every version of yourself. Those are often the same people whose sacrifices became so familiar that we forgot they were sacrifices at all. Because none of us got here alone. And I know this day isn't just about me, but thank you, Mom, Dad, Max, and Miles, for everything. I love you more than anything. So, that little number sitting in our email addresses all those years, we used to feel impossibly far away. And now it's here, which means that someday in the future we can't even imagine yet will be here too. So don't wait forever to become the person you want to be. Be intentional. Show up. Work hard towards something that matters to you. Care deeply about the people around you. And when all is said and done, just become somebody good. Because the kid we used to be is still somewhere inside of us, hoping we'd become the person we imagined. So please, don't trade a meaningful life for an easy one. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you.
Please join me in welcoming the class of 2026 salutatorian, Oliver Keita.
Good morning and welcome to parents, families, faculty, and staff in the class of 2026 and all your silly ones. You know, I got a card in the mail congratulating me for graduating the other day, as I'm sure many of you have gotten, and in it, I got $26. You know, I thought that was a pretty random amount, so I was talking with my parents, and they said that it's common to give the dollar amount correlating with the year you're graduating. So since we're the class of 2026, you get $26. Now, that's neat and all, but you really got to feel bad for the class of 2001. I mean, like, you graduated, here's a dollar. But seriously, congratulations to all of you. You did it. You beat high school. Let's be real though, if high school year was the final boss, senior year was like when you go back through and do the side quests you skipped the first time. There were some pretty great side quests though. Despite the frequent, what do you want to do today, guys? Bowling or mini golf, we got creative, as all high schoolers do. You could drive to Walmart and just walk around. You could go to New York Bagel and grab an acai bowl, or you could just hang out with your friends at someone's house. It also helped to have such great school activities to fill our time with. I'm sure all of you have fond memories of sports, musicals, and especially field trips. Shout out to Yagan Environmental Club. It seems like yesterday that we started playing the game that is high school. Fresh off the heels of COVID-19, everything seemed so new. Whether it was the fact that we were in a new school or that we could see each other's noses and lips for the first time, we can't be sure. But it sure was memorable. To me, freshman year felt like the longest of all my school years, probably because that was the year where most of my new memories and experiences happened, and our brains like to remember those the most. You all probably have memories of that year. Maybe it's trying, or not trying, to read Great Expectations in Mr. Hatch's class. Shout out to SparkNotes. Maybe it's getting a thumbs up emoji in the private comments from Mr. Hatch. Or maybe it's walking in one day and you see that Mr. Hatch had shaved off all his hair. Mr. Hatch, you were a great teacher. As the years went by, more things became apparent. One, that we would never have the same bell schedule for any 2 years in a row. Like, the first year was 8:05, then 8 o'clock, and then 7:45. Come on, do you guys have any idea when teenagers go to bed? Why are we moving it earlier? Two, that we would do all the fire drills in like the same last 2 days at the end of the month. I'm just kidding. What actually became apparent was that high school is a challenge, and all of you sitting here today rose up to face it. But you didn't do it alone. I know this sounds cliche, but I bet all of you can think of one person, maybe who helped you play this high school game. Maybe it's a teacher, a sibling, a parent, or even just a friend. They didn't even have to help you directly with schoolwork or through a tough time. Just someone who made your high school experience a little more memorable. Someone who shaped your experience. And it is your individual experience who has shaped you into the person you are. They have led up to this moment right now, those experiences, as we sit on this field and feel like it is the end-all be-all. But it's not. Your experiences will continue leading up until every moment from now, until the end of our lives. It is your job to make those experiences worthwhile and meaningful. Some of you are off to college, some to the military, and some to trade school, others to work. All of those are valid choices. Don't doubt yourself. But also don't feel stuck. Whatever has happened in your life up until now is the past. Try not to let it control your future too. Take me for instance. I'm a salutatorian. But that doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to be successful. Yes, it means that I was good at a specific skill set that gets you high grades in high school. But grades aren't the real world. So don't think for a second that you're not enough, or you're not ambitious enough, or that you can't accomplish something great. Steve Jobs graduated high school with a 2.65 GPA. He didn't care, so why should you? If there's anything that I want you to take away from this speech, it's this. Don't let your beliefs now control your future. Be constantly thinking, be improving, be the person that you never thought you could be. Those doubts I mentioned earlier, that you're not smart enough or ambitious enough, those are beliefs, but they don't feel like beliefs. They feel like truths, and that's what you need to realize. So now, I'll leave you with this quote from my favorite book of all time, Speaker for the Dead by Orson Scott Card. This is how humans are. We question all our beliefs, except in those we never think to question.
Thank you, Oliver. Tracking the fire drills. We are fortunate today as our guest speaker to have a soon-to-be retired teacher. And in one of his official last acts in Homer Central School District, please join me in welcoming our guest speaker, Mr. Robert Bouchard. I want to start by thanking everyone for coming to my retirement party. Graduation for the class of 2026. My wife will be happy now because we definitely didn't have enough food. Seriously, I'd like to thank the class of 2026 for inviting me to speak. I'd like to thank the current administration. I think it's Mr. Freeman. He was unable to make it today. So if you look under your seat and there's a blue pride sticker, you're the interim superintendent for the week. Congratulations. I do have to thank the board though for everything they've been through the last year. They have done an outstanding job. Please give them a hand. I need to thank Mr. Priest, Mr. Van Atten, Mr. Freeman, Mr. McGorry, Mr. Lisi, all the administrators for guiding this ship to where we are today. After tomorrow, I am no longer an employee of the Homer Central School District. That makes a lot of people up here real nervous. Okay, so here we go. First, when I wrote this many times and even redacted it a couple times today. I wanted to do something fresh, something new. So I'm going to wrap it. Okay, it's time to get serious. I'd like to thank the people, a lot of other people before I get started. There's a huge list. Only clap after I say teachers. After that, wait to clap for everyone. Here we go. So I'd like to thank the teachers, aides, coaches, nurses, secretaries, bus drivers, custodians, buildings and ground staff, lunch staff, SROs, administrators, and board members again. Without any of them, we would not be here today. So please give them a hand. I have to give a special shout out to Mrs. Reed. She is so much and so important behind the scenes on this. And only the kids who got in trouble know who Mrs. Reed is. Okay, so let's give her a hand quickly. The last 13 or 14 years, and that doesn't mean you fail. Have been very special to these kids. The last 21 have been great for me. 21 years, 31 years in education, it's been a long time. I guess when you're my age, the ride down the hill is much quicker than the trek up the hill. And you think about numbers a lot, okay? And it was ironic that we talked about time and numbers earlier, okay? For the last year, everyone, I mean everyone, would ask me, what's your countdown? Students would ask, teachers would ask, parents would ask. And I always said I really never had a countdown. It was more of a, hey, I got to get through a region. Written by New York State. Oops. And so I really never had a countdown, but later on, like when we got to May, you started thinking about it, and I started thinking about, I don't want to count down, I want to count up. So me with my personality, I decided to count. And today is my 5,492nd day in education. And said, do not count the days, make every day count. And I've tried wholeheartedly to do that. I came to work every day with 3 goals: make a student think, make a student laugh, and make a student smile. I think I hit those. Enough about me, let's talk about the class 2026. I hope you guys have broad shoulders. Here we go. You made it. In the 18 years of your life, a lot has changed. I thought about time and your time. Just before you were born in 2006, Facebook started. This means that everything you've done in your life has been documented by your parents. Okay? Your first steps, potty training, first day of school, and yes, today. So you might be thinking you want a picture of me. Well, remember, I just retired, so pictures with me and your grad, $5. Pictures of me, the grad, and the family is $10. And pictures of me, the grad, the family, and Mr. Baldwin is $20. I have to give a quick shout out to Mr. Baldwin. He also retired this year. Please give him a hand. The first iPhone was January 2007, right about the time you were conceived. Instagram 2010. No. Snapchat 2011. The selfie stick in 2014. And those of you who know me on Facebook, I asked if anyone had one, and they said no. So I'm going to invite these guys up right here. I want you guys to give a good face, and we're going to take a selfie. Where's your phone, guys? The only time this year his phone was away. You were in second grade when TikTok started in 2016. ChatGPT was in 8th grade. Many of your diplomas are co-signed by ChatGPT. Original thought died in 2024. AI was in your praise. I wrote this without it. You can tell. What's next? That'll have to be seen. In your lifetime, the Boston Red Sox have won more world championships than the Yankees. I have booing on my bingo card. Okay. The Bills are one lucky day away from winning the Super Bowl, and Syracuse sports used to be real good. In your lifetime, Homer bowling teams have won 15 league championships, 3 sectional championships. I had to, so you're saying we have a chance. Barack Obama was president when you were born. You had 3 presidents in your lifetime. You've survived COVID, fidget spinners, 6'7", happy sex, and so much more. The class of 2026 made me smarter. I learned not to infer Mr. Van Etten's responses to an overnight trip to watch the lunar eclipse. No way was he in my class sleep in a check to watch an eclipse from 2 to 6 a.m. He did. Thanks, Ira and Taryn, for asking him. It was one of my best memories of education. In your senior year, guys, have a seat. The ladies rock it. Okay? Athletically, in 2026 was the year of the ladies. Last count, they won over 12 sectional league titles. Give them a hand. You can government, theater, music, science, Olympiad, DECA, environmental club. Not only did you attend state events, you crushed it and you represented Homer Pride so well. As you learn for the next days in life, take some safe chances. Try something new. Fail regularly, but fail safely. I'm a better husband now because I failed when I got in my first marriage. Okay, so I got to clean. This was an agreement I had with the class of 2026. Somewhere in 2007, a rumor started that I was married multiple times. And they kept asking, even in their freshman year, they said, how many? I said, when you graduate, I will tell you. To their disappointment, it's only 2. Okay? I want to divulge engagement stuff. Be smart about your failures. I've lost over 20 students that I've taught over the years. Like I've always said in classes, if you had me in class before the weekend, I'd say, take 3 seconds and ask, is this smart? If you ever get in a bad situation, I'm retired. Give me a call. Take out your cell phone right now. Because I know you didn't have it during the school year. My cell number is 607-758-4100. No, that's Mr. Bennett's number. Worse, it's actually Portland High School. We'll ring them up later today. I'm not giving you my number, but seriously, call your parents. They'd rather come get you than meet you at the hospital or worse. Speaking of your parents, as Lauren so nicely said, thank them. Mom and Dad gave you just a little extra push to get work done. The endless hours of driving to events, they used a 10-year-old cell phone so you could get the new cool one. They had to sell 10 more fundraising tickets for lacrosse for the 5th time this year. Sorry. Eating dinner at 9 o'clock because of the school event. Washing your uniform at 11 because you had a game, or mom leaving work to bring your permission slip. Please, when you have a chance, give them a big hug and thank them. Final advice. If you're going to college, try new classes, try electives and challenge yourself. Travel and experience the world. Find a career, not a job. 80% of the students, 80% of the students who go to college change their career paths and majors. Good luck, work hard, limit distractions. Not everyone should go to college. I envy and respect all the students who received a trader certification who mostly started their career at 18, puts you so far ahead. I probably want to ask, and I did this 4 years ago, that when your program is announced, stand up and be proud of it, because the crowd will be impressed how many kids got these certifications. Auto collision technology, automotive technology, computer technology, construction technology, space science, technology, culinary education, early childhood education, electric communication, health applications of technology, home equipment repair, people technology, new things dedicated environmental, physical therapy, weapon technology, and nothing else in there. Two graduates going in the military, God bless you, good luck. Some graduates will go directly into the workforce. There is a wonderful amount of opportunities in this day and age. Show up early, stay late, work hard, don't make excuses. To all the graduates, congratulations, you did it. I'm so happy to share this final holiday with you. That sounded good, didn't it? All of a sudden, Kermit was up here. Do not be a stranger. Stay in touch. You have my number. Oh, that countdown everyone asked me about. How many days I have left? It's 0. Good pride. God bless. Nas out.
I was worried you were really good at rap. Sometimes unpredictable, but always motivational. Thank you, Ms. Schmacher. We are now going to move to the presentation of gifts. At this time, please join me in welcoming our senior class treasurer, Gabriel Mendiola, to present the class gifts.
Good morning, administrators, members of the Board of Education, teachers, families, and the class of 2026. Thank you all for being here today. Seniors, before we graduate, we had one final assignment. We needed to use our class funds wisely. We managed to accomplish this by agreeing on a collective decision to give $300 to a well-deserving individual whose bright presence has forever changed the Homer community for the better. We, the class of 2026, thank you, Justin Homer, for everything that you've done for us. I am also pleased to announce that the remainder of our class funds will be divided equally between the incoming senior and incoming junior classes. Thank you.
At this time, welcome to our school board president, Mrs. Megan Gilbert, to accept the class's gifts.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I gladly accept these gifts. To the class of 2026, as you leave Homer and begin your next chapter, my fellow board members and I want to leave you with a few simple thoughts. Trust yourself. The lessons you learned and the challenges that you have overcome have prepared you for more than you know. Make yourself proud. Don't spend your life chasing someone else's definition of success. Define it for yourself. Work hard at whatever path you choose, whether that's college, a career, the military, or something entirely your own. Effort, integrity, and perseverance will take you far. You won't get everything right, and that's okay. Learn from your mistakes, keep moving forward, and believe in yourself. And never forget where you came from. This community, your families, the teachers, and your friends have all helped shape you to be who you are, and Homer will always be part of your story. Wherever your journey leads, may you always have the courage to chase your dreams, the character to do it the right way, and a place home to return to. And remember, as Dave Matthews reminds us, Turns out not where, but who you're with that really matters. Congratulations, class of 2026. We're incredibly proud of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see what comes next.
Thank you, Mrs. Gilbert. Our class valedictorian, Emma Effinger.
When I was first thinking about writing this speech, I wanted it to be something spectacular. I wanted it to be something that you all remember forever. You'd be catching up with a high school friend a few years from now, recalling stories of the good old days, like our flawless senior trip when we remembered to bring everyone home with us. And one of you would say, yeah, that was great. But remember Emma's speech at graduation? Now that was the highlight of my high school experience. Now, of course, that won't happen. You'll forget my words instantly, and tonight, when your grandparent or someone asks you about the speeches today, and whether they were any good, you'll vaguely remember these words and then say, eh. Thankfully, because you won't remember a speech from today, you certainly won't remember the time I cried in 6th grade after losing the spelling bee, and then when I cried again in 7th grade over losing a tug of war tournament. You won't remember when I tripped up the staircase or dropped something in the hallway. You won't remember how I rewore the same dress to 2 different dances. There actually is one standout failure of mine that some of you may remember, but probably just because I posted on Instagram. I started running hurdles my junior year of indoor track. In my second ever race, I was terrified. I ran at half speed and stuttered before every jump. In the middle of the race, my trail leg clipped the hurdle and I fell down hard. I think I rolled into someone else's lane, which should have been a DQ, but I finished the race anyway. The fall barely hurt physically, but my ego was severely injured. I placed 30th in that race, 30th out of 30 runners, with an astoundingly terrible time of I think around 15 seconds. And if you can picture 55 meters, you know that's really bad. It's like there on the track to like there, 15 seconds. During the next practice, I was too scared to jump over a hurdle. I would get to start, run towards the hurdles, and stop before the swing. That day, Coach Schneider gave some invaluable advice. He told me to, quote, run fast and jump over the hurdles. It sounds simple, but it was a game changer for me. I didn't have to overthink every jump, picturing myself tripping and falling over the hurdles. I just had to run as fast as I could and jump over the hurdles when I got there. Senior year, I took that advice to heart, and I broke my personal record in hurdles meet after meet, eventually getting below 10 seconds and competing and placing 5th in sectionals. If I had remained afraid of jumping the hurdles, I never would have gotten there. And truly, if it weren't for the hilarious video of me falling over that hurdle, no one would remember it. You are your own worst critic. No one else is thinking about your failures as much as you are. And unless you post a video of said failures on the internet and then remind everyone to speech at graduation, no one will remember them. You won't remember when you were absolutely robbed of the coveted spirit snow shovel at the Winter Cap Rally. And based on your faces, you've already forgotten. What you'll talk about is when we won the Homecoming Spirit Week Golden Helmet 4 years in a row, or when we absolutely destroyed Portland in football for every year as long as I can remember. Life isn't about when your instrument squeaked during a concert, shout out fam, that one art project that just didn't look how you wanted, or playing a game that didn't go right, a test you bombed, or when you forgot the line on stage. It's about every song you nailed, every play that just went right, and every masterpiece you produced. So here is my message to the class of 2026. Don't be afraid to fail. I'm not saying you won't ever fail, because you definitely will. You just can't be afraid of it. Maybe you'll face plant mid-race, but maybe by the end of the season, you'll place in sectionals. Wear the outfit that you're not completely sure goes together. Maybe it doesn't, and you look kind of silly. Maybe, though, you just found your personal style and you've inspired someone else. Maybe you want to make music, but you're scared no one will listen. Who cares? You'll listen. Your mom will listen. Maybe you'll succeed and be famous. I randomly decided my sophomore year I wanted to try theater, and I signed up for the fall play of Midsummer Night's Dream. My only prior experience was as the tiger shark on our second grade play. I ended up loving it, but even if I had hated it and done a horrible job, it still would have been such a valuable experience. That's the entire purpose of failures. Not to be feared, but to be learned from. Don't forget that high school was for learning. Take every misstep, every embarrassing moment you have, and improve from it. And just like we aren't done failing, we aren't done learning either. We're all getting ready to enter new chapters in our lives, whatever those may be. It's important that we move forward with confidence. If you have a dream, something you want to go for, do it. Take the first step. If it's a horrible, massive failure, that's okay. Find out what went wrong, adjust your approach, and just keep trying. You can't approach your life with fear and uncertainty. Learn from your failures and your failures. It's simple. You really just have to run fast and jump over your hurdles. Thank you.
Well done. It's been an unusual graduation because I keep looking around and feel like something is missing. But that's the kind of year it's been. Mr. Mishaka mentioned before Mr. Freeman was unable to be here today. It's a family obligation, and it's a beautiful day for the wedding that his daughter will have today. It's also an amazing day for our graduation. Here we are, in the blink of an eye, timid young ninth graders have turned into soon-to-be graduates, ready to take on the world. Today is your day. So I will work on keeping this brief. Mr. Nishaka took a little bit of my time. Well spent, though. In 1989, as I went off to take on the world, I thought I knew all that I needed to, and that I was ready to go. Oh, was I mistaken. Over the past few days, I have stressed over what to say to you in these few moments before you graduate. It was a challenge. I committed to writing my remarks in advance, something I have never done before graduation. And despite that commitment, at 8:15 this morning, I was sitting at Mrs. Reed's desk, penning these words. So what do I say? Well, I've learned so much from you all over the years, the class of 2026, and so many alumni, former students here today. Last night it became obvious. Ask the students. So I was lucky enough over the past day to run into several Homer alumni and have been able to ask them, what do you know today that you wish you knew on graduation day? And I was able to receive advice across 5 decades, from a member of the Homer class of 86 to some members of the class of 2024. So for starters, one alumni shared, I learned a lot of facts in my high school education, but wisdom came later, after much experience. You will soon receive your diploma, which certifies a degree of knowledge and accomplishment. But this is not an end to your learning. It's a beginning. You are certainly well prepared, but this is only the beginning. So as I have sometimes said to those people close to me, 2 ears, 2 eyes, 1 mouth. Lots more to learn as you go off into this world to do great things. Keep paying attention. Don't ever stop learning. Some other graduates talked about risks and choices. Take risks. The people who you trust to have your back will have your back. Believe in those people who love and support you. And don't be afraid to take a chance. Too often regret comes in chances we did not take. Failures will make you who you will be. Don't fear this. Embrace it. learn and grow from it. That was 2 pages. This comment was quickly followed by a reminder of the importance of the crowd you choose. This recent alum said in high school he didn't always make the best choices of friends and quickly learned after graduating that if they were going to fly with the eagles, they could not hang with the turkeys. The people you surround yourself with matters. Find people who make you better. It will make a difference. So many mentioned time in one form or another, similar to what you've heard today. Be present in the moment. It goes so fast. The memories you make are more important than you can ever imagine. In the end of it all, it comes down to the people on your journey. And while it's important to find life, what's most important is to find great people with whom you can share that passion with. Going off script for a second. Sometimes you get lucky. A lot of great things have happened in my 17 years as principal. Much of it I can't take credit for. So one more time, I'm going to thank Tammy Reed and Justin Horner, probably the 2 hardest working people in my life. You all know Justin is remarkable, so I'll save the stories for a personal conversation at some time. As I woke up this morning, I followed my usual routines, but realized that I had been incredibly lucky and blessed to have learned so many lessons from you all, the students of Homer High School. I ended here by chance. Mrs. Rockpool and I shared a moment when I talked about 3 things that if they had not happened, the entirety of my life would be different. Finding home made my life an amazing one. All right. So, please remember these few things. Continue to learn. Don't be afraid of risk or failure. Enjoy the moment and make those memories. Find amazing people to share it all with. And love every bit of it, even the tough stuff. Always remember, no matter how far away you go, or whatever may happen, you can always come home to home. Thank you. We're almost to the moment you've all been waiting for. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the podium Homer alumni and our Assistant Superintendent of Business Operations, Mr. Matthew Pierce, who will certify the graduates, the members of the class of 2026, prepared to graduate this day.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Gilbert, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2026. They have met all the requirements of the state of New York and the Homer School District, and they are qualified to graduate this day. Congratulations.
It's been a year of some changes and some surprises. At this point, I'm going to ask Principal McGorry to please come to the stage. Traditionally, the superintendent of schools has shaken the hands of each graduate as they leave the stage. In a year with some changes, it seemed appropriate that the principal that greeted you on your first day of kindergarten would be the last school official to say goodbye as you enter as an alumni. Mr. McGroy will shake students' hands after Mrs. Gilbert presents the diploma. He didn't know this until just now, so he's playing nice with me. We try not to surprise one another, but this is one again. The kids wanted, and it's most appropriate. And with this, the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Emma Wilkinson Eppinger. The salutatorian of the class of 2026, Oliver Casper Keita. Class President Warren D. Franco. Treasurer Gabriel Angelo Gonzalez Mendiola. Secretary of the class, Braden Lynn Carginoni. And the class historian, Kaylin S. Driscoll. Ingrid Agar. Reagan C. Adams. Pino Alarco Hernandez. Michael Aiden Outro. Anna Mae Aldrich. Lydia Robin Andre. Lindy Ann Angel. Kayla Mayanne Hawk-Moody. Lorelei M. Austin. Tommaso Borelli. Ryan Matthew Beard. Jacob Matthew Bailey.
Madison Becker. Orion Ehrlich Bennett. Sky Grace Bennett. Parker T. Berry. Garrett Robert Berthola. Elizabeth A. M. Bobbitt. Isabel Christine Brown. Landon M. Brown. Gwendolyn J. Cappy. Ruthalina Alessandra Caravella. Anthony R. Siccione. Devin Scott Campagni. Mr. Happy Birthday yesterday. Dante Paul Conger. Cheyenne Marie Coolidge. Sophia Lynn Kuhn. Jade Elizabeth Coral. Matthew Alex Costa. Alex Crandall. Caitlin Elise Curry. Timothy Aaron Daly Jr. Briley Ava Darnell. Elena Margaret Dalia. Emma M. Dermott. Dominic Robert Dovey. Haley Marie Drescher. Macy June Earring. Destiny Eaton. Joseph X. Fisk. Noah F. Forbes.
Gracie Francis. Natalie Christine Funk. Anya Alexei Gofkowski. Alyssa C. Gonzalez. Haley Lauren Goodall. Kaylin Ann Green. Jacob A. Griffin. Logan Cole Griffin. Levi William Gay. Nicholas Joseph Itoluso. Xavier Amir Nicholas Hamilton. Caleb James Hanson. Daniel James Hardesty. Caleb T. Hart. Angeline E. Hartman. Connor Robert Hayes. Brooklyn Faith Henry. Cooper Frederick Hollenbeck. James Hunter. Isaiah David Perchela. Desiree Michaela Hurd. Madison N. Colbert. Jaden James Irish. Nazareth Daniel Jennings. Jeremy Ferris Simmons Jensen. Brianna N. Kavanagh. Bailey M. Karpinski. Mallory Renee Klein. Mia Tyler Knight. Matthew Scott Laudermilk. Grace Elizabeth Lawrence. Dakota M. Lubner. Vanessa S. Levitsky. Bryn L. Loomis.
Liam Stephen Mackey. Kale Richard McPherson. Landon Troy Manning. Jacob L. Marshall. Lincoln James Marshall. Grace Elizabeth Martin. Addison Marie Marius. Elizabeth J. McCoy. Shelby Lynn McCrory. There's always somebody else. Caden W. McDermott. Cameron Albert Medeiros. Hallie Rayanne Niskauskas. Keegan M. Paul Metzler. Zane Michael Mitchell. Madison Lynn Morgan. Paige Nicole Mountford. Lucas Daniel Nero. Mackenzie Marie Natalie. Aaron Thomas O'Brien. William Michael O'Brien. Lizzie O'Donnell. Sarah Grace Olson. Kaylin E. Page. Addison Marine Platt. Isaiah Antonio Bunce. Bryson R. Poole. Natalie Lynn Prorock. Owen Davis Quayle. Owen W. Rizzo. Ella Mary Roach. Olivia A. Slalom. Brianna Elizabeth Shoot. Tyler M. Seymour. Aiden Christopher Small. Ian Matthew Small. Isabel Grace Small. Peyton Anna Marie Smith. Enzo Ray Spada. Isla Patricia Standauer. Dallas M. Spicer. Hunter David Stauber. Cole Jacob Miracle Stevens. Evan S. Sullivan. Jameson M. Swab. Danica Diane Tardo. Natasha Lee Torres Soto. Riel Ray Tower. Haley Elizabeth Tucker. Gunnar T. Tyrell. Tanner Lee Vogel. David Michael Voorhees. Amelia Grace Wagner. Gavin Michael Warner. Randy Matthew Weeks. Cameron Lynn Wadji. Bennett Charles Wilbur. Brock Henry Withy. Chloe Ann Witty. Hannah Catherine Wyatt. And the graduate we've been waiting for, Liam Joseph Zach. 11:23.
We'll wait for students to return to the row. Thank you, Mission to board. At this time, I'd ask the members of the class of 2026, now graduated and alumni, please rise. As our valedictorian, MF and salutatorian Oliver Kita lead us in the moving of the tassels. Congratulations, you are graduated. Justin, the Netherlands. At this time, the class officers will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. I would ask that the entire stadium please rise. Mr. Garvis, if you would please. I guess that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege to be with you today in the last 17 years. Looking at Mr. Garvis. If you will, please, Maestro, play a song. Thank you, everyone. Have a safe graduation. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful, blessed day. Congratulations, members of the class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow the platform party and the graduates to exit the stadium before entering it. Thank you. Mr. Garvis.